I'm David Newton, NFL Nation reporter for the Carolina Panthers. I'm here with Josh Weinfuss for the Arizona Cardinals. The Panthers have just advanced to the Super Bowl, where they're going to face the Denver Broncos in Santa Clara in 2 weeks. But for now, let's give our game balls for this game, Josh.
Well, I didn't have many options. It was an overall just ugly game. Carson Palmer threw 4 interceptions, lost 2 fumbles. It was just bad. They scored 15 points. They couldn't stop Cam Newton. They couldn't stop Greg Olsen. So my game ball goes to the only player who had any sort of production today. That was rookie running back David Johnson. He had 60 rushing yards, 68 receiving yards. He led all of Arizona's receivers. That's just not how you want to win a game like this. That's not how you win a game like this. So David Johnson's kind of the only option here. Who gets yours?
Well, when Cam Newton stood up at the podium today, somebody said, "How you feeling?" He said, "Super." He was Super Cam today. He had over 300 yards passing. He threw for 2 touchdowns. He rushed for 2 touchdowns. As he's done all season, he's kind of carried this offense on his back. I mean, I really hate to give a game ball to anybody because so many people stepped up. I mean, you could have given it to 5 or 6 guys.
Absolutely.
But Cam Newton has been the catalyst for this team all season. He's the reason they're favored in the Super Bowl right now against Peyton Manning, because he is playing at such a high level. He is just almost impossible to stop the way he can run the ball and throw the ball. Looking ahead at the Super Bowl now, I know Arizona's season's over. What do you think about the Super Bowl? And you've seen this Carolina team. How do you think they'll stack up against Denver?
After watching what they did tonight and watching some of that AFC Championship on TV, I think there's no doubt in my mind that Carolina is going to win this game. I mean, Cam Newton is a beast. I talked to guys in the locker room. They knew what to expect out of Cam, and he just did it anyway. And even though the Broncos have a very good defense, I think that they just have too many weapons. Obviously, Ted Ginn is lightning fast, but Cam, he was so poised today. Guys talked about that. He just had such control of the game. I think that's just going to carry over in 2 more weeks, and they're going to win. What do you think?
Well, the downside for Carolina in this game is Thomas Davis, their outside linebacker. He broke his right arm. Roman Harper, their safety, he had an eye injury. Both said they're going to play in the Super Bowl. Thomas Davis is the heart and soul of this team. I mean, he is the guy that's been here longer than anybody. He wanted to play in a Super Bowl. He's the one that said 15-1 in the regular season meant absolutely nothing if they didn't win a Super Bowl. He will play in this game, I predict. I predict right now that the Panthers, the way they're playing, if they continue to play as loose as they are, they'll beat the
Broncos. Yeah.
And win the Super Bowl.
But here's this. The Cardinals lost Tyrann Mathieu in Week 15. He was the heart and soul of this defense. And since that game, they just slowly went on a decline, and the result was what we saw tonight. So losing the heart and soul of a team can be absolutely damning for a team, and we'll see what happens.
Well, that's all we have for this game. For more on this story and others, go to NFL Nation on ESPN.com.